Okay, let's start section 2.1 part C. And I did it in 3 parts because now we're talking language and what you're wanting to understand as you approach your professional life. So here we have language that we convert into a system of equations and figure out what is possible solutions, if any, there are. So if a 20-pound of rice and a 20-pound of potatoes cost $21.20, and a 30-pound of rice and a 12-pound of potatoes cost $23.52, how much will 10 pounds of rice and 50 pounds of potatoes cost? Well, we can see that we need cost pound of rice and potatoes. So I'm going to let X cost per pound of rice. And we're going to let Y equal cost per pound of potatoes, because that's what we need. So we'll know how much we're going to spend on 10 pounds of rice and 50 pounds of potatoes. So now we're going to construct what was given. All right, 20x, 20 pounds of rice, and that means plus 20 pounds of potatoes, which is Y, cost $21.20. The next statement said 30 pounds of rice and 12 pounds of potatoes cost $23.52. All right. So now it's a matter of solving the system. So I notice that 20 is common right there. So I'm going to divide by 20 on this linear system for the new row 1. So I'm going to have X plus Y equals, and I'm going to get my calculator out to make sure I don't make a mistake. Coming. Oops, turned it off. There we go. And I'm moving her right there. Larger. Oops. It's finicky when I should have done it before I started taping, but hey, here I go. So, let me try to make sure that it's working. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take the 21 and 20 and divide by 20 and get 106. All right. Okay, then on this one, I noticed that 30 and 12 share a 6. So I'm going to divide. Well, I could do a 6. And I would get 5x. Okay, 30 and 12 is 6. Yeah. 5x plus 2y. And I'm going to divide that using our calculator. 23 and 52 divided by 6. I get 392. All right. So I have done that. Let's see, make sure I have everything correct. Yes. So now I have these two to contend with. And I can do several things. I can multiply and get rid of this item, the y. In other words, I can say 2 um, r, let me look at this. Let me write this correctly because I want this guy here. I can say row 2 minus 2 row 1s equals the new row 1 because it's going to give me an x, or partial anyway, or I should say 2. Let's do 2. Okay, so I'm going to have the 5x plus the 2y equals 392, and I'm multiplying them by negative 2. Negative 2x minus 2y equals, and I'm multiplying by 2, and that's 212 negative. All right. So I have 3x equal to, and the difference here is 180. All right. So now I'm going to divide by 3. So x is 60 cents per pound. 60 cents per pound. Okay. So now I'm going to take the 60 cents plus the y has to equal 1 6/10. So y then is minus the 60 is 46 cents. Okay, now I have the cost for each. Right. So now I'm going to do 10 pounds of rice and 50 pounds of potatoes. So I'm going to use my calculator. That's big math. And I get a value of, oops, and I did that so quick that I didn't see the total at $29. Nothing hard. Common sense on the echelon method. Now we have this guy here. Find the total number of solutions. Find the solution of the smallest number of 5 number bills and the solution for the largest number of $5 bills. So on this one, we have several things we're going to do. 3 parts. We have 3 parts. So the first one is we have to solve the system, and we're going to find out what we have in order to do that. So let me get to that. So we have a bank teller has a total of 77 bills. The number of $5, $10, and 20. Okay, so let's look at that. So I have $5, $10, and $20. So the quantity of $5 bills is X. The quantity of 10 is Y. And the quantity of 20s is Z. All right. So we know that the number of 5s plus the number of tens plus the number of 20s equals 77 bills. The total amount of the money is $920. So that means I multiply 5 times the number of $5 bills plus 10 times the number of $10 bills and 20 times the number of $20 bills to give me $920. All right. So immediately I can see that I can divide row 2 divided by 5. Okay, let's see what I get. So I would have the first one is x plus y plus z equals 77. And I'm going to divide these by 5. I'm going to have x plus 2y plus 4z equal to 1, 8, and that would make 40, and 20 is 4, 184. Okay, let me do that on the calculator. 920 divided by 5. 184. Okay, making sure, All right, so now I have something I can work with in this guy. All right, so let's see what I have in doing this one. All right, so I can say row 2 minus row 1 equals new row 2. All right, so I'm going to have the x plus the 2y plus the 4z equal to 184, and I'm subtracting the x, subtracting the y, subtracting the z, and subtracting the 77. All right, 0, and this is going to be y plus 3z equals, that's 701, 107. All right, so now I have that, and I state that y is 107 minus 3z. Of course, we've done this a while, so we know that's an identity. Okay, this is also one of the solutions in terms of z. All right, so now what we're going to do is substitute it in the x and plus y, which is going to be 107 minus the 3z plus z equals a 77. Okay, I am going to have x plus 107 minus 2z equal to 77. I'm going to subtract the 107